Don't miss the tea. Subscribe now.
Okay, girl, buckle up because I have so much tea to spill about what went down last night. You know how my boyfriend and I were supposed to go to that board game thing with his friend? Yeah, well, it started off hot and ended in a total meltdown. Let me walk you through this mess. So, first of all, his friend invited us to this board game club, right? I was kinda pumped because I love games, and it's been forever since we did something social. Anyway, we had like an hour and a half before we had to leave, and I hopped out of the shower feeling fresh and cute. I walked into the bedroom totally naked because honestly, who cares? We've been together forever. But then the second I step in, his eyes just darken and he's on me like that. Like full-on kissing me, kneeling down, the whole 9 yards. And listen, I'm not gonna lie, it was hot. We ended up having sex and it wasn't like some frantic, crazy thing. It was good. Really good. Afterwards, I kinda teased him like, of course you get horny when we're on a time crunch, and he just laughed it off. He was all, don't worry, babe, take your time. I'll tell them we're running late. Cool, right? I thought so too. We still had like 50 minutes, but whatever, I figured I'd need the extra time to get ready. So he calls his friend and says we'll be late, no big deal, they'll start without us. But then his other friend, hit him up and was like, hey, I'm running late too. Wanna carpool? So my boyfriend tells me, super chill, why can drive us but no pressure? We can tell him to come whenever or just go without us. I was like, yeah, that works, and gave him a time I'd definitely be ready by. But here's where things went off the rails. I start doing my hair, right? And suddenly nothing is working. I tried a bun, looked ridiculous. A ponytail. Made me feel like a middle schooler. I must have redone it like 5 times, and every time I looked in the mirror, I just felt ugly. Like, actually hideous. And the whole time, my boyfriend is hovering, trying to be sweet, taking pictures to show me it looks fine. But it just made me angrier. Like, stop lying to me. I could feel my frustration bubbling up, and before I knew it, I was snapping at him. This is all your fault, I yelled. You messed up my whole timeline. Now I look like a mess, and I don't even want to go. I even threw my hairband on the ground. Dramatic, I know, but I was fuming. He's standing there looking like a deer in headlights, trying to calm me down, but I was too far gone. I even said something like, I'm never having sex with you before plans again. Which, okay, harsh, but in the moment, I meant it. We finally leave late, obviously, and Y is waiting outside smoking a cig, totally unbothered. The board game night itself was fun, thankfully. We laughed, drank wine, and I almost forgot about the earlier chaos. But then we got home. He was quiet, like too quiet, and when I asked if he was mad, he said, not mad, just not happy. And I, genius that I am, asked, is it because of that thing I said to X earlier? Girl, he looked at me like I'd grown a second head. No, he said, it's because you had a full-blown meltdown over hair and blamed me for it. Cue the argument. He told me my reaction was unacceptable, that he felt awful, and I just couldn't back down. I was like, so I'm not allowed to be frustrated now. Maybe you should learn to control yourself when we have plans. Which, okay, maybe not my finest moment. We kinda dropped it after that, talked about something else, but the tension was thick. Later, I was at the table studying, and he came in to ask me something. I ignored him, petty, I know, and he just walked away. What do you think happens next? Now he's holed up in the room on his PC, and I'm sitting here wondering, did I overreact? Was he really the problem, or am I justified for being pissed? I don't even know anymore. All I know is, next time we have plans, no sex beforehand. Lesson learned. But was I wrong? Be honest. And what do you think will happen when we finally talk it out?